Welcome back to Armchair Generals. Tom here with episode number 15 of my Japanese campaign, Heartsfire 3, using the Black Ice modification version 12.0.3. On that note, as I actually record this episode today, it's be on the 4th of June, there is a new version, 12.0.4, that's out that does a bit more bug fixing. Actually make some changes to the game, or not to the game, but some certain changes to units, heroes, or leaders. Let me see. Well, I can't look it up, unfortunately, because it's at this point the Paradox forums are under maintenance, so I can't actually look at it. But there's a few cool changes that have been made to it. I am not actually implementing that just yet, however, because I did on my on a laptop that I have, and first time ever with the Black Ice game, I actually had a crash within not even the first day. It actually happened just within the first few hours. So I'm kind of holding off on that new version update until I can ensure myself that the game's not gonna crash on me here in this campaign. I mean, literally, I was in the midst of the first few hours where I was, doing going through all the tabs up top here, and I was in intelligence, clicking around on the different nations, and kept on clicking on the UK, but it wasn't responding. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird, and all of a sudden, boop, crashed. Entirely just crashed on me. So, gonna hold off on that till kind of see if there's any traction, if anybody else was reporting. I know that there's one other person said that they had crashes right away as well, even though previous versions they had not. But one other person chimed in saying they've been playing 4 hours as Italy in a brand new campaign and had no crashes at all yet. So kind of a mixed bag there. Not sure what's happening per se, but nonetheless, we're still in version 12.0.3. The updates and changes. There are some very significant parts of it that would certainly improve um, a new campaign, but the stage we're at right now, I don't know if some of those changes would actually be applied to here per se. There is a new tab, new units tab in the utility window that I wanted to check out. So hopefully it'll be get stabilized or something, and I'll be able to do just that. So picking up where we left off here, it's been a little bit, been a moment since the last episode that we had, but we're in the midst. We just finished our Chinese campaign a year ago or more. I think we finished November of 19. I think it was October of 1939, and we went right away into declaring on Tibet, which we kind of got tied up in. As you can see, their forces are all arrayed against us in these two provinces, and also Xianjiang, but we conquered them. That was not too difficult. At this point, we're still keeping Xinjiang, mainly because there's one IC here, but there's a total of 8 IC, 16 energy that we're getting here, and no rares. That all said, of course, politics. While we're under total exploitation, we're only getting 20% of that. So, or no, we're getting 80% of that 8. I see that's available there. So 6.4 effectively. We're also getting 90% of those resources. So in other words, knock 10% off. So just under 15 energy and no rares. Still, because 10% of 0 is, well, a broken number, but yeah, you can't get anything. But we do get the effects of the training base, research center, base hospital. So I mean that's all good stuff. We're and the armaments factory, we are keeping Xiamen, but Tibet we're just gonna puppet them when time comes. Which will be a bit strange because this will be kind of cut off from the rest of this. I don't know. Maybe I might just end up puppeting Xinjiang and just say, be done with it. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it at this point in time. Anyway, we'll wait on that. We just had a whole bunch of rebels pop up, which we're taking care of. And what else is happening here? Oh, we're 1 year away, almost to the day, before war with America. So we still have some time. We're less than a month away before we get our magical 1941 slip from war economy to total economic mobilization. Our IC will go up by another 25%. Well, our base will go up by another 25%. So we're looking at, what is that, 52, 53, and then another 12 on that, I guess. So about 65 IC it'll jump up by. So probably around 575 we might be as far as our IC level goes. The reason why we're at 458 currently is we are spending 53 IC a day currently for our IC debt, which is at 565 days. So, or 565 days. We're spending 53 a day towards that. So it's honestly only about 11 days there. At 20%, mind you, we do still have, and that was kind of thanks for the creation of some units, minor units that we had just gotten. We still have our summer divisions. I'm pretty sure it's 5 here that we get, and then another 3 after that. And interestingly, we pay the same amount of energy, metal, and rares for all those divisions. Odd. I'm pretty sure this is 5 divisions. It may be 6 actually. I'm thinking of, or maybe it's 6. Maybe it's 6 total. Might be just 3 and 3. But anyway, that's gonna be a huge amount of IC debt that I'm holding off. I might wait till summer of 1941 before I trigger them. Kind of role play it out that, yeah, we don't need it. We didn't need it summer of 1940. We'll hold off until summer 1941 when we're about 6 months away from combat operations against the United States. There's a couple things I need to do ahead of time here. Where? Oh yeah, so yeah, we got the 48. That's right. So there were a few new divisions that we had gotten. Here. So I need to take a look at some of my weaker Marine units here, like this guy. Nope, not that guy. This guy maybe? Come on now. This Marine here. Marine mixed and horse transport. They have pack artillery. They, in addition, have anti-aircraft. I am thinking, had a thought on this. Those weaker, only 4 brigades basically to them. Can I? It won't let me create a new unit here. Move these guys to the Marines and kind of integrate them with these smaller units here, like this group here. Just throw it on top of here. Granted, I already have this this particular leader type, but at 10% across the board, I'm kind of wondering if I can double stack leaders. I'll take a look and see. If not, what I can do is when I get them over here, just move the specialized light infantry into. That's the one thing I wanted to do there. Second thing I needed to do, we need to go through and see. So I got 3. So I got 4 total carrier groups that need light carriers, but I do have 2 that I can add in there. So that's only 2 carrier groups, 8 carriers that we need to create there. And actually, it's more than that. Because, yeah, well, is it them? I thought one of these I added the second coastal battleship navy to, and they just kind of disappeared or something like that. But they're still in the production queue here. Where are you? Yeah, we're still in the production queue here. That might be this group right here. They'll be finished in June. This other group will be finished in May, so I'll be having tons of stuff. Oh, that's right. That's the medium armor regiment that I purchased from the Germans along with the armored engineers and truck that I'm going to add to this unit here. Just throw them right on top. Those three battalions, regiments are going to be just added directly to that group there. Okay, so still talking about what I need. So I think this is the second. This I can throw into the first. I need 12 light cruisers. Let me double check and make sure we're not just building some straight out. I don't think we are. That's for that group. That's for that group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what these were for. These might have been just some extra light cruisers I was building, which if that's the case, cool. I'll let that be. And these are all my upgrades. All those are the upgrades. All these are, yeah, that's for that group. This is for that group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So the other three here is for extra reinforcement. So I need to put in, I think it's going to be 12 of the AA light cruisers. It will take them 17 months to get built. That's not enough time. Oof. Well, I kind of corked that up a little bit. Well, let's put you in anyway. Am I able to? So they'll be done. Yeah, they'll be done this year. This will be 6. So, okay, so that's at least 6 more that I'll be able to get. The light cruisers. Those are all upgrades. Yeah, okay, so I did kind of quirk that up a little bit. With only 6 extra cruisers, I'm not going to have enough to be able to to throw out like those 6. That's 4 will go in here and 2 will go in here. I still need 2 more ships here and 4 more ships here. Like I said, this is the second CBB, and this will be for the first CBB. So maybe we might just pull destroyers temporarily in order to have all my carriers come out. Yeah, that might be the way that'll have to be. Okay, so we're not going to have any extra carriers, realistically speaking. I mean, I've got the 3 being built here. Or let's see, these are first. Evals 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got the 5 being built there. So I'll have 5 extra. Yeah, so I did not do that. Did not do the builds properly. This should have been, I should have been starting all this back in the summer and pushing to the forefront. It is what it is. Oh, and the other thing I need to do, now I'm thinking about it. Security division? No. Border guards. Pull off the garrison and recon cav and horse transport. We don't need any of that stuff. Put in 2 tropical island garrisons. We got the artillery. I need the heaviest anti-tank that I've got, which is, I'm just going to use the anti-tank. Don't need the tank destroyer. Because we don't need to use fuel on board on garrisons. So yeah, tank, anti-tank, and anti-aircraft. And I mean, for the mech support, I might as well throw in the headquarters as well. What doesn't add to the build time? It does add to 1.2 extra IC cost. That is pretty expensive all across the board, but this is for those islands I start capturing. The good thing is I won't need more than this because as I capture stuff, I can pick up and um, move the close in units towards the exterior of my ring of islands as I capture them. But I will need that for sure. Oh, that's right. We're building a air base at Banbar because I'm getting tired. When is this going to be ready by? February. That's good. I am getting tired of not being able to take on these guys. So I need all my planes out here. So okay. Light carriers getting upgraded to the more recent version that we have, or the most recent at the time, which I think I've gone one level up beyond that since this. We got Marines that I'm pushing to the forefront, so I'll have 15 Marines out there. Junior Ohio carrier group coming out in summer of next year. Winter of this year will be the light carrier group. Our islands will all be getting wrapped up with all of their builds by the sometime in 1941. Possibly April might be the latest date for any of these here. That's for that coastal fort. That's a lot of IC there, actually. That will be getting freed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half. So 14 at about 8 per. Almost, yeah, 14 about at 8 per, let's say. That would be 112 or so of this getting dropped down, so great. A bunch of light cruisers coming out 3 weeks before 3 weeks before we go to war with America. That's okay. Summer, I have light carriers getting completed. Do I even have? I don't know if I've. See, I built these for those carriers, but I don't even think these carriers have any CAGs. Wow, I think I have totally messed up the builds here. Yeah, those are all upgrades. These are just 5 extra CAGs that I'm building at this point. So, I mean, I need. How many did we need? 9, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I do have an 11 here. Okay. So I did build sufficient CAGs to handle at least all my carrier groups. It's just the first few months of the war, first 6 months of the war probably, one carrier. Well, I could probably all those light carrier groups that are the conversions from the heavy cruisers. I'm gonna have to detail 6 destroyers off of here. Let's get the highest level destroyers, of course. Well, I guess it's level 5 then. Pull all of these. There we go. Send them out here, just to because I want to maintain. I like with my carrier groups to be in groups of 7. Regular carriers, fleet carriers, 2 fleet carriers, 5 light cruisers. With my light carriers, 3 light carriers, 4 light cruisers. The light carrier groups have 1 less CAG than the fleet carriers. But yeah, I'll have to use destroyers in place of light cruisers. I don't have enough light cruisers built. I went all ham on getting carriers built and didn't take into account the support structure that those those groups needed. Something else I want to do too. Build 6. It's going to take 142 days. Actually, we could do two groups of 3. I'm going to push these to the forefront. That'll be one. I know it's 2 groups of 3, but it's going to be one full fleet, transport fleet. I got more than 4. I should have a 5th one around here somewhere. Somewhere's up here. Well, that's okay. That is, I don't know. Maybe, oh, here's the other one. Yeah, there's the 5th. They're going there. Okay, so why is this one hanging out here? It should be a Quantung for now until I change things up. And where's the transport fleet that was here? Are we in the midst of transporting something? Good God, I guess I haven't played for so long here. I have kind of lost track of, what was going on and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. Yes, they are transporting all these guys to here to kind of stage them. I'm going to use them somehow, somewheres as a role-playing aspect. All right, I think I've got all that kind of worked out here at this point. So we're picking up where we left off 20 minutes later into this episode. We're just basically resting before we start our attacks on Tibet again. I think I just did an attack and it didn't turn out well. So, yeah. So we're just getting all of our organization back. There we go. Let's speed up a little bit, not go terribly fast. Oh, and that does remind me, over in Europe. So Germany got everything's happened as it would normally around this point here. Germany's got all of Western Europe, Norway as well, Denmark. Italy is declared on Greece, I think, at this point. Yeah, Greece is also at war with Germany and Slovakia right now. Yugoslavia, nothing's happened to that at this point. Italy's actually doing fairly well, considering, but here we are entering the winter. I have a feeling that might not turn out too well. Italy's actually pushing into Egypt pretty well there too. And down here, okay, Italy's taken the British holdings up here. Made some pushes up towards Egypt. With the infantry armor and the light armor up here, I don't know how well that's going to go, but Italy does have a light armor unit there. How does it manage to get fuel? They pushed a little bit south here, it looks like, but they're probably not doing too well. I'm seeing their org levels and stuff is just wrecked. All right, let's get going into our neck of the woods here. We're pushing this episode. I do want to get through quite a bit of 1941. Let them keep attacking me because that's just their strength that they're whittling away now at this point. And I'm just going to hold. At this point, I'm going to hold. I want that airbase to be built. And we got a new. And well, not only we need our org back and everything like that. I'm going to wait till spring before we even think about attacking. So it'll be late March before we're going to attack Tibet. Nothing's really going to transpire there. 500, almost 1,000 troops they've lost. To 450 they've lost. Can we export tungsten now at this point? Let me check. Strategic reserve. I have 5 copper, but we're buying 2. We're at 4 tungsten right now, so I think I'm going to say no. We got plenty of money. I don't need to be worrying about that. Let's get our reinforcements up. Supplies. Yeah, that's actually, we can lower this by another couple. There we go, because we are 10,000 above my base of 50,000 that I like to arrive at. So thus, I'll drop 10 off on the amount of IC that our need requires. So roughly 10. That gives a few more IC to play with here. I kind of do need to throw more. We're only putting a sixth of what we need into upgrades. I need to get that worked on here, but it's another 250 almost. I mean, if that's how much manpower they're losing, they can only their manpower gains can't be all that great in Tibet. It just really can't be. 80 casualties. Battle commander recognition. Oh, I forget where we even are here in this regards. I know what we're doing is nation first, naval forces and naval doctrine, CAG in the Air Force and air doctrines, then air forces and air doctrine, and then land force doctrines, operating chain of command. As far as our research goes, I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we had gotten to the point where we had researched everything we possibly, not everything we possibly could, but everything that I want. But we're at the point now where it's like we don't need, we don't need that much in the officers. Holy cow, what am I doing there? Okay, a couple things. Let's bump this up to 120 or 1.2. Let's bump this up to 70. That's right. I think I had dropped it down to 50. I remember now. Dropped down to 50 so I can get my officer ratio up. And it's 109% right now. Kind of would like it even higher. Well, I like it 110 and then more officers. The ratio amount stops at 110, doesn't go any above that, but the number of officers you have still can keep climbing. You can go to 500% more officers than you need type deal, and it's not going to show about 110, but it'll show you how many officers you've got. Once once we're back in the green again, then I'm going through one more time and just selecting all the 1941 deck, but we're not going to go green again before the end of the year. Ooh, maybe we will actually. So there are, I do see 2 December, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're not going to go green again. So that's 8 projects that are going to fall off before the end of the year here. Still leave us 4 in the hole, and that's fine. As projects come around, where like I read like this, if I research this, and then if it was 1939 or 1940 tech or older, I would go ahead and research and push it to the forefront for those that might remember. Because I knew if you research 1 year ahead, that's a malus. It is a huge hit. But not as huge of a hit as 2 years or more. So if I were to research 1942 tech right now, it'd be a super huge hit. Really not even worth it. Okay, we're fine with what all we're doing at this point here. I really can't wait till we get to 1941. Ugh, love that year for the Japanese. So I think that takes care of all the builds at this point. Yeah, building the Jungle Island garrisons, I put in the extra transport fleet, just because last campaign, even with 5 transport fleets and 2 smaller transport fleets kind of running side by side there, I didn't see that I had enough transport capability when it came time to do so. So hence that's why I'm building another fleet there, and all these carriers, cruisers rather than building. Yeah, I think we got everything in the queue that we need. I have a lot of stuff. There's not too much that's in here that I'm currently building on that's not going to make it in time for war with America. In fact, all this stuff that's in the green is going to get completed. So we can basically say before we go to war with America, 392 IC is going to drop off. Almost 400 IC. It's actually more than that, but we can safely say at least 400 IC is going to drop off. So our needs going to drop down to 561 for sure before we go to war with America. But it's going to be even better than that because all these destroyers, they'll all be wrapped up. all these CAGs, these light cruisers, all this stuff here as well, up to the Taiho group. All this stuff is going to finish before we go to war with America, guaranteed. Then it's just a matter of looking at all this other stuff here, how much of it's going to be, getting completed. Some stuff I'm going to push to the forefront, like these landing craft. I'm going to push them up to the front. Probably the bombers I'll push up to the front as well. I'll probably push up a convoy and escort each up to the front. These I may push to the front so I can use that tank again in Burma. All these will need to get pushed to the front. Wait a second. You know what? Oh, these are for, yeah, all these I need to push to the front too. These are all reinforcements for my islands. And the way I'm having it done, let's push these to the forefront now so I can at least get, I'm trying to build 4 groups of them. I need at least 2 of them done. That's 6 months away. I need at least get 10 out there and reinforcing my islands. You know what? I hate to do this, but yeah, we need to do that for right now. Let me see what it looks like dropping the manual upgrades off. How much in builds we'll be working on. Quite a bit. That being the case, let me put this up to like 18. I'll put like 10% in towards upgrades for right now. Okay. Done. Oh, and that's another thing too. We do have IC debt, 2 days, and it goes away. That's 53 IC that's going to come back to us. Not all in production, but quite a bit. So, yeah, you know what? Let's just drop this down to 0 anyway, just for the 2 days. And then once the IC debt falls off, boom, that's when I'll put the everything else into. National focus. I need to go back to Navy. Because we're doing this back and forth. If I remember correctly, though, this is it now. Now that I've selected Navy, I'm going to stay on Navy for the next 300 days. And then we'll switch back to economy so we can at least, so that we can maintain the level that we're at. We're going to go back to naval focus stage 2. But in 300, well, in less than that, in 30 days, we're going to drop this economic focus down to level 2. So we can drop this naval build time malice a bit. Hopefully get our ships built a little bit quicker. Air build is time too. We're going to drop this down to stage 1, and then we're going to be focusing between stage 2 Navy, stage 1 economic focus. That was the plan. Yeah, we're not doing this ping pong effect anymore for another 300 days. There we go. Back to where we need to be with the naval focus. Lost the effects. So what does it look like here now? Oh, nice. So we're deep into our destroyers there. We are going to go ahead and let me do a third. Yeah, let's do it like that. 414 is a good amount. Okay, good. So we're going deep into our destroyers upgrades here. This is turning level 1, level 2 destroyers into the more advanced level 6 destroyers. Logistics warfare. We'll cancel that out. Come on. Are you saving? Oh, I hate when it does that. Night combat training is a 1 and done. Okay. Make sure there's nothing new here. No. I know they're not attacking me anymore. IC efficiencies dropped a point, but oh well. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, we're. Actually, let me just drop this down by 10 to 30. There we go, just like that. Okay, yeah, I like this amount better. Kind of missing that 50% we were paying towards upgrades, but at this stage here, kind of need to be building new more so than upgrades. I have a ton of new stuff I need to get in here. Alrighty, cool. Don't think there's anything different or new we're doing here. How are these guys? They're still moving. Like I said, I'm just going to add them to those lower strength marine units, make it a little bit stronger, heavier. The marines I'm building, well, I'm not building with hero units, and that's fine. Or leader units, I should say. I'm planning on putting these couple hero units and then these 2 elite division headquarters onto those new marines that I'm building. What does Germany want? To buy energy? I mean, sure, I've got plenty enough money. Let's help Germany out. $2 a day, $2.50 a day is cool. Heavy cruiser armament advance. Let's look at that here. That doesn't give us anything new. Ground attack focus. That's 1940. We'll push that to forefront. That's an older tech. And advanced armor design. That's 1941. I say older, it's current year, but when the choice is between 1941, where I'm taking a malice to try to research it, and a 1940 or older tech where it's just, there is no malice, yeah, I'll throw that into the forefront ahead of the stuff that I wouldn't really be researching effectively. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done with my build at this point. Everything else that I'm needing to do, we're just waiting until the next year rolls around here. I think that was it for those interceptors. Will be needing more interceptors down the road, I think, because I'll be getting some more aces, but that's not here nor there. Yugoslavia wants to buy one of my destroyers. Sure, for $5. You may have one of my fine destroyers. Again, not going to sell tungsten. Actually, you know what? I probably should look just to make sure. Yeah, tungsten we were at 5, so yeah, I could have sold. Could have sold the tungsten. Should have looked ahead of time. Chromite, we're at 6. Our balance sheet shows 6, but we're buying 2. So once those purchases go away, we'll be sitting pretty there. We need to buy chromite. Copper, same thing. We're sitting at a balance of 6, but we're buying 2. Once those 2 buys go away, we'll be sitting at our balance of 4. Aluminum, we bought 4 total. Our balance is at 2, because with the amount of IC that I have, we're at a -2 in our total strategic resources. The amount of strategic resources we need is such that we need 2 of each in order to avoid a negative modifier, which I think is displayed here. Yeah, manganese shortage. Well, actually, it's not really displayed, but anyway, so we need 2 manganese to avoid these malices, which I'm not too worried about. Yeah, zinc I'm not too concerned about per se. Tungsten, of course, we're doing all right on rares thanks to our surplus there, and we have a huge surplus thanks to what China has. Rubber, it'd be really great to be getting a whole bunch of rubber, which, yeah, that's the plan, to get a whole bunch. All these we don't need here. Copper, which again, it's not shown here, but I'm pretty sure copper helps out in regards to my naval builds. Surplus, yeah, we're all good. The air build time was the reason why I was getting the air aluminum, to get a surplus of that, so the air build time gets better. At this point, it's dinging against a little bit of the malice that we have for the economic focus. Currently, and also the Navy focus. That's 10.5 that we're losing there, and that makes it 6.5. Alrighty, how many guys are losing time this time? 1,500 troops they're losing. Okay, you do you. 338 that time. Another 100. 7, almost 1,200 there. it's just like it's silliness, you know. But I mean, yeah, the AI does what it does. Don't think we have anything else getting built before the end of the year here, which is coming up. But that's okay. We got a bunch of stuff getting wrapped up here in January. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of those destroyers are going to wrap up. So if we're able to get like 9 a month completed in those destroyers, that'll definitely free up, push us way down the list there. We're almost there, almost to 1941. 181. So yeah, they're retreating as soon as they attack me. Still not seeing any available spies. Let's go ahead and up this then to 1.3. That's a ton of 10. That's 10 more things I could be researching, quite honestly, just for the chances of spies. But I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't really need to know what Germany's doing, I guess. I'm just trying to get tech off of them. That's all. But it'd be nice to know what Russia's doing, and indeed we can see. Holy cow! Well, pretty close there, Germany and Russia. They're building some medium armor, some infantry, bunch of planes, some factories still. United States, just over 1,800. That's a lot of stuff they're building here, yeah. And still building more industry. Bunch of carriers. The UK 441. I'm glad I'm outstripping them in regards. But look at all they've got 60 rounds of convoys they're building, and I'm sure they're producing convoys fairly cheaply and quickly. And I think there's an event that UK gets if America initiates it, where America basically gives them like 50 just old destroyers for leases, military base leases in the islands and Greenland, I think, or something like that. Anyway, I think the UK gets a ton of escorts, freebie escorts at that point. But yeah, oh, look at all these freebie convoys too that they're getting. The United States gets a lot of that too. There's several events if they choose it. I don't know if the AI has a choice per se. Probably do. I always take it as the U.S. player because you get like a whole bunch of free convoys. It's the Liberty Ship Build event or something like that. It keeps coming back, or it's an act that you sign as president. The Yamato, named after ancient Japanese Yamato province, was lead ship the Yamato class of battleships that served the Imperial Japanese Navy during World War II. She and her sister ship Musashi were the heaviest and most powerfully armed battleships ever constructed, displacing just over 70,000 tons at full load and armed with 9 46-centimeter or 18.1 inch for American main guns. Let's go and build her. She'll get created instantly, I believe. We do lose some supplies, not a big deal. That goes down to 60,000. We lose some metal, not a big deal. Rares, also not a big deal. Let's do this depth charge real quick, because yeah, that's a 1945. We now need to begin planning the next expansion target. Yeah, we're going Nanshin Ran. Additionally, the Allies may read into our plans to capture rich oil fields in the East Indies and promptly destroy them at any sign of conflict, giving us a limited time window to capture them intact. Yeah, I still don't know what that really relates to. If that's like certain oil fields get destroyed, if that's the petroleum, there's a petroleum resource thing here. I don't know what exactly that means. I don't know if I played UK or actually, I mean, yeah, I don't know which country to have to play to figure out what exactly, portends that. But yeah, we're doing the Southern. Um, Still got that going on there. Still doing good on our builds overall. I'm liking with what I see here. Tech-wise, we're doing all right too. January 2nd, so we need to go through our stuff here. Annual espionage, economic boost, bank for international settlements. I think that's it. So BIS, we're doing industry. This time around again, short term as well, and economic spying, of course. Now we can go to our laws. And it should tell us that we can get total economic mobilization now, which we shall do at this point. It will be a bit of a hit on our the monthly war exhaustion goes up, but it's not that big of a deal. Loss of money, a little bit loss of money there. Leadership modifier goes down at 5%. That's probably like 1.5, almost 2 points there. So oof. Consumer goods stay the same for wartime. Daily dissent jumps up a little bit, but it's not a big deal for us. Officer recruitment increases a bit, so that's good. That's not going to be, the IC is not going to be reflected just yet, so we'll hold on and see here. There's no IC days that I'm at this point. IC debt, no. Okay. So we change a day. We're going from 498, 500 to 611. Oh my goodness. I was thinking it'd be getting up to like 575. 611. That's 2/3 of the amount of IC that we truly need. Look how far deep we're going into this year. And I had said that by the end of 1941 we should be here, and I was not. So my estimations were off on that. But good God. And I think in January here, taking a quick look, let's see what we will be finishing up. So 2 coastal forts, that's $15. And giving me the IC for them as well. Not necessarily that, what actually gets completed. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 destroyers. So that's in 13, so we're at about 28 IC there. So that'll get us through to down to here by the end of the month here. Yeah, good news there. Good news. Let's take a look at our 44 tech. Oops. What was that? Armor piercing capped advance. That was in here. Yeah. Well, no. I need to get this back up to 70. But yeah, when we're done with something at this point now, because it's beginning of the year, I'm just going to go ahead and, even if it's old tech, 1940 is last year tech, because starting of this year, then we now go back through nation, any 1941 tech that's hasn't been like Homefront focus, all up here in nation. And then once we go green again, then we'll go to naval forces and naval doctrine. Yada yada, etc., etc. Oh, I'm so excited now. 611 IC. Prince of Wales launched. Okay. Yeah, so a couple things here. We're at 55,000. Need to jump this up to about average because we're not at 60,000 anymore. So this is kind of going to go away. Couple things here. Let's jump this up to, it's great that we're doing all this in the way of builds, but let's get our upgrades taken care of here. I want to get 90%. There we go. I want to get 90% of our total IC needs taken care of and upgrade. So that's gonna hurt here a little bit, but not for long. The trickle down effect will kick in as our January stuff. Yeah, that did hurt a little bit there overall, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so that is where we are, and that's fine. Export of chromite. What now? Oh, let me check strategic reserves real quick. I want to say no on that, and that's a no because we're buying two. I need those to fall off. Carrier armor, cool. Tungsten we can sell one of for sure. We get some money for our war bonds. Bulgaria wants to buy a destroyer from us. Okay. Forces are under attack. They lost 250 men. Yeah. Keep going. Keep doing that. I see I finally got a free spy. That's good. We can postpone our mine expansion events. Let's do it for 3 months. Choose puppet. Introduction help. This is Zibisan Ma. Just focus on army. Puppets. This will be Menjiang. Just focus on army. And that's it. Yeah, so if a tungsten sale comes up, we can go ahead and take that. We're going to favor the IJN this year. Real quick, though, I want to check something. Hosho, September 13th. September 13th. I don't know if favoring the IGN this year is the cumulative effect, what I already had before, or what, or if the favoring, I don't know how that works exactly. Light bomber prototype, that's a one and done, and medium bomber prototype, that's a one and done. So looking here, we're in the green. Let's go ahead and start picking up 1941 and older tech. The good news is because we were researching 1941 tech last year already everywhere, or almost everywhere, we don't need to go too deep into, yeah, we're still in the green. So, nation's done. Let's go to naval forces. Start with subs. Wow. Escorts. Oh my. Transports. Carriers. Capital ships. Capital ships. Holy cow. So all the extra leadership certainly has helped me out greatly. Our research is where it needs to be. Naval doctrine. Ah, here we go. I didn't think it would be that much of a free run, Oliver. Yeah, all this stuff needs to be. Well, I say that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is all this stuff, but let me double check on this. So that's, yeah, light cruisers, carrier group, light cruiser, sure. The nice thing is the even the AA light cruisers get the benefits there. Cruiser or carrier rather, naval under range for everybody, radar training, a much need. Target choice, target chance, organization of our heavier ships. Which, yeah, at this point would be, oh, the Yamato got created. I need to see where that's at. This is for our destroyers and torpedo boats and raiders, and our one motor torpedo boat. This is for battleship and super battleship. This is for destroyers, subs, raiders, heavy cruisers, which I only have a couple of, battle cruisers, which I still have. I'm going to use them in a raider role. This is for our subs. This is for our heavy cruisers and battle cruisers. Spotting is pretty much all of our surface fleet. Okay. So when we go green again here, which will be soon, that will be this month because I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Yeah. So it's going to be before the end of the month, we're going to go green again. CAGs in our air forces and air doctrine. Where's our big boy at? There we go, Yamato. Let's send you over to here. The IGN Yamato. Can't make it the Pride. Why not? Because we already have too many ships that are the Pride of the fleet. Oh well, I'll get it sent out. I'm just checking through all my provinces I'm controlling here, just making sure I don't have a situation where there's units stacked on each other because I was moving troops around. It doesn't look like that's the case. No. All right. Divisional command structure. Heavy naval bomber prototype. Okay. So our bombers are getting a little better now. Yay. That's another reason why our upgrade need has jumped as dramatically as it has. Nice. We're well deep into here. Oh yeah. We're back to here. Cool. We're up to 638 IC now at this point. Holy cow. What happened to give it that much? Cruiser, horizontal protection, air support. Yeah, that, again, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. On that note, I think where we are with everybody is good. Oh, that's why we lost some points too. This guy came into being, and I think how did he come into being? I thought we had the small ship guy, and that was going to switch back to the aircraft carrier guy. Or do we want the research efficiency? Do we want the stuff getting researched quicker? Well, not having 5%. Yeah, that's two. That's two projects we can't research. That leadership modifier hit means two projects we can't research. But this 10% research efficiency, something takes 100 days, for example, 90 days or whatever, it'll get finished a week early. Or is it better to just go back to the aircraft carrier practical? This guy, the aircraft practical guy. Which that was a plan anyway. That way I can make sure that I'm getting the advanced tech, even though I can't technically research it. He's researching it for me. Yeah, we're doing that. We'll go with what our plan was. Oh, real quick too. Yeah, see what 1941 is going to bring me here. Shopping list for this year. One fleet carrier fleet and one light carrier fleet. 3 naval bomber fleets. I had in here that I wanted to build 2 groups of 3 heavy cruisers and 3 battle cruisers, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to I'm going to go with the thinking that more carriers is better than more capital ships. Continue with upgrades, continue building reinforcements, destroyers, light cruisers, CAGs. That is it that I actually had in my my shopping list here. So basically, 2 carrier fleets, one regular and one light, 3 naval bomber fleets, and that's it. Which, no, I'll say I'll put it in right now, but you know what? We'll wait. Real quick, is there anything I need to push to the forefront here? Yeah, that's still September 13th. Probably not. There probably isn't anything I need to push to the forefront. I mean, the landing craft, actually, I think the landing craft I do want to start pushing to the forefront because I need those. And the bombers, I kind of need those too. That's right. A convoy and escort I'm pushing to the forefront. And that's it. Everything else can kind of rest here. I mean, yeah, I need these guys, but let's see how badly that kind of affected me here. Probably up to here. Nope, even further. Oh, even much further. Holy cow, that was a lot of IC then, I guess. All right. I mean, mean, 50% towards upgrades. Yeah, really need to get that upgrade percentage or numbers down. No, I'm keeping my chromite. Thank you. I wish you would tell me who wanted to buy it, because if it was like, Germany wants to buy my chromite, okay, cool. I would do that. But it's like it doesn't really tell you who is the one that wants to buy it. So we're cool with this move. So we're dropping from the 600 whatever to something else. Carrier screws, that's here. That doesn't change anything for us. So yeah, the naval build time will get a little bit better. Does it though? Looking at the Hosho here again, September 13th still. So no, not really. Yeah, we don't care about the armor build time per se. I mean, it getting better is helpful. The air build time also getting a little better, cool, but we lose 5% of our IC, which is 13 IC. So yeah, a little bit of a hit there. That's okay. Shows we're down at 625 though, so yay. Formation of the IGN 11th Air Fleet for role-playing purposes. Sure. I don't know where it starts off at. Is this the one down a truck? It is the one down a truck. Which these guys say no. Oh. All right. So these two will come up here to rebase. And these two naval bomber, I just here. That's two. So I just need one more naval bomber for them, which I will just put in for right now just to kind of make sure that I've got it on the books for them to get the strength to be as strong as they need to be. That's what I'm trying to say. Good God. Him will go and attach to the Truck Island Pacific headquarters. I want to say we're good to go there. Yeah, he's fine otherwise. Okay. More of a role playing, but nonetheless cool to have that there. Carrier vertical protection. Okay. Carrier horizontal protection. Carrier hull shape optimization, and carrier rudder advanced. Cool. So that opens up the fleet carrier class, but we can't really research that till 1942. Or if we go green, dropping this to 70 again, so we can get up to 110% of our officer ratio, because we kind of want that. All right, lots of carrier stuff, which is cool because more carrier stuff is going to be coming down the pipe this year. What are we looking at for IC debt? 27.29. We're paying 53 per. So 42 days? No. 49 days, I think. Almost 50. Yeah, 50 days before we drop that off. We'll leave it at the 20%. Capital ship, vertical protection. That's over here, which cool. No, I haven't saved it since we started. Here I'm an hour into the game. First time I'm saving it. It's been a month. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah, kind of boring over here. Let's take a look at Greece. Italy's actually doing pretty well for themselves considering it's winter time, but it looks like the front is stabilized for Greece at this point. We'll take a look at Egypt here as well. Egypt pushed pretty far, but it looks like up to Al Alamein, but looks like that was a bridge too far, and they're all getting pushed back. Yeah, that's to be expected. Down, let's see over here. Not really, haven't moved too much more. Like I said, the light army unit, infantry tank. I don't know how they're gonna crack that. British, actually, these are Belgian forces from the Congo are pushing into Italian territory there. Not as good as last campaign, I think. Last campaign, Italy had moved down to the point where they'd taken all this land here and were like down to here. And for that matter, uh, Germany had taken Transjordan while Italy had taken all of Egypt. And I think they'd even moved into Tunisia as well a bit. That was a strange campaign. The fact that Italy conquered France. That was just so much oddness and weirdness there. Let's drop this down. Let's get 30% here. Let's go drop it down to 61. 62, fine enough, because I need this being built on at least for the next 2 months until we get our 53 IC back here. Cruiser bulkheads, that's 44 tech. Cruiser vertical protection, also tech down the road. Nothing. Well, doesn't matter if anything new has happened there. There we go. Yeah, I need these done in spring. And I really do need these destroyers as they're getting upgraded. I need those churning out, time or two every now and then. We got a bunch of stuff wrapping up here. Nice to see. I love the fact that these coastal forts are getting wrapped up. Just the sheer fact that the fortifications are getting wrapped up on the islands here in the next few months makes it feel good. That way it gives it time for to get to full strength. So even if I don't have full strength units defending on the island just yet, not a big deal. We will get there. Okay. Well, let's just do it like this. 2, 3. And honestly, since these are light cruisers, 5, and I guess I'll do 4 for that. Since these are light cruisers, I think what I might end up doing is kind of like spreading out the love a little bit here. I know I'm upgrading older ones. Like all these are getting upgraded to anti-air cruisers, light cruisers, because they're like level 1 or level 2 cruisers. I think what I might end up doing is kind of spreading out the light cruisers and the anti-air cruisers a bit more, so it's not just all, only light cruisers in one area kind of type deal. And these are level 4 light cruisers. That's how long ago we started working on them. Actually, level 4, I guess, is the most recent. Yeah, it is the most recent at this point here. This one didn't have, that. And do the same thing for these guys too. Attach them to the aircraft carrier naval base headquarters. Have our guys made their way down? They have. So let's take a look here and see. Well, first off, is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. Is it the third one? Nope. Fourth one? It is the fourth one. Okay, so first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this guy. I'm going to do this and just leave. I couldn't split them up before for whatever reason, so we'll just do like that. Okay, now is it this fifth guy? It is. Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to do this, throw in that, and send no, not him. Send him on back. So this one definitely has more oomph on it. That is for sure. This one at least has a couple thousand more. Instead of 14,350, it's now 16,350. That's good to see. The one that's 26. Yeah, that's about the size of my guy. Just curious, just curious. I can upgrade to heavy artillery. That's interesting. Armored engineers would be interesting too, but horse transport. Oh, I mean that's fine. I don't need anything better. The headquarter units I'll leave alone. They don't need to be tweaked into anything. So I have I have 6 Marine headquarter units here. I only have 2 in use at this point. I'm building enough Marines for a third one to be in use. Do I anticipate having to use the other 3 headquarter units? Like the 6th and the 5th, are they ever going to be used? I'm wondering if that was just they were not needed. I wonder how much manpower I get out of it. 'Cause, yeah, if I'm not going to use the headquarter units, is it worthwhile? I have 4 headquarter units, 6 total. I have 6 headquarter units total that can house 30 Marines. I only have 10 currently. I'm building 5 more. Am I going to build 15 more on top of that? Or even get 15 more on top of that? I mean, I might get more Marines as time goes on. I remember from one campaign, I don't know if it happens again, but I remember from one campaign in 1942, I think, maybe in 1943. There's like an event where the Japanese start attacking here, and you get freebie units here, and I think you get some Marines there. I want to say that was something else that happened for Guadalcanal. You also got some Marines for that or something like that. I don't recall. I'm going to keep them. Just in case I decide to build more Marines or I get more Marines, I'll just keep them. So we're back to being kind of deep on the destroyer end here, so that's good. Yeah, dropping that to a third, 30%. I think that's worth it right now. Almost in the green, so we'll be up to CAG at that point. Supplies for money, sure. Down to 571 IC, but then again, 53 is being spent towards IC debt. So 624 where we're at then? That sounds like a good amount. IC efficiency jumped up by 6%. Nice. They lost 550 guys. Just curious. Hosho now is August 15th. So instead of September 13th, it's August 15th. So a full month we're shaving off our build time now, thanks to the IC efficiency and all those build time modifiers for the economic and naval focus. That's good. So they'll get their upgrades in summer, spring. Junior Hayo will be coming out. Oh, nice. Another coastal fort getting wrapped up here today or tomorrow. Bunch of light cruisers coming out. So this is this is a group of 6. Okay, so another group of 6 coming out. All right. Spring, our coastal battleships get upgraded. Summer, their CAG come out. Spring, all of our heavy cruisers get upgraded to the light carriers. Oh, this would be nice. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. Battlecruiser armor thickness, that's here. And capital ship bulkhead. All right, so we're up to CAGs again. So let's do that. We're at 70. Armaments, ammunition capacity. Yep, CAG is in there. Aircraft prototype. Yep, CAG is in there. Gunability, no bombs. 1,000 kilogram bomb. Yep, CAG's in there. That's a bit odd. That must have just popped into or something. I don't know. I'm almost wondering now if it might be worthwhile to build jets, but I mean, I can't put jets, unfortunately, on aircraft carriers. There's just no way in World War II, unfortunately. The flight decks were not long enough for what was a current jet in World War II. And catapult technology, I don't think. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, we do have catapults here, so I don't know. But anyway, so jets, I'm thinking I can only really use on defensive. Really, they'd be too expensive to. No, nope, nope, nope. Small air search radar, that's CAG. Navigation radar, CAG. IFF transporter, CAG. Bombing site, CAG. Look at all this CAG stuff. Oh, this will go into the forefront. That's going to get researched right away. Air systems, fuselage. Both of these are going to be CAG for sure. Cool, we're all done there. Air. So CAG pilot training and crew training. Fighter. Frontline target, ground attack, interdiction. Sure on both of those. Bomber and fighter. Though, let's pull those off, actually. Those aren't really CAG related per se. The amount of times I'll be doing involved in any of this kind of stuff, yeah, is minuscule, realistically speaking. While we have actual CAG stuff that does need to get researched, and the bomber and fighter targeting, sure, just because CAGs might get involved in that. Air's purity, CAG, and CAG. Airbase installation. Well, installation, because yes, our CAGs will be involved in that. That's CAG duty as well. That's it. So 22 in the red there. So these are the first 3. There we go. Throwing them on them there. On them there. I'm putting them on them there. That's interesting. I thought I had. I must not have. I thought I had put the second group, which that's what that is. Chitos Museo. Oh no. These are not the upgrades. These are this is the light carrier group that was getting worked on. And actually, they came out a heck of a lot sooner than I anticipated. We can drop this down to 31. There we go. Drop 10 off those upgrades. I'm kind of losing track now of what carriers are coming out when and where some are and stuff like that. These are my day 1 light carriers that are getting upgraded. These are my coastal battleships. This is the group in particular that I'm pretty sure I had added to a group to a light cruiser group. Let's fly you guys over. Nope, on that. Okay, cool. So, I mean, overall good news is 3, 4, 5 carrier groups currently built and ready now. 6, 7, 8, 9 we'll have before war starts. 10. So we'll have 10 carrier groups before war starts with America this time around. It's a minimum of 20, maximum of 30 carriers. It's about 26, 27 or something like that, I think. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, thanks to me converting the heavy cruisers to light carriers, we are going to be meeting my goal of having at least 24 carriers out in the waters. Nationalized, so what do we get? We got nationalization. Boo. Tirpitz is launched. Good. Small air search radar. Like I said, that was going to get one and done real quick. Let me make sure I don't have any. Oh, we dropped some ice, some leadership rather. Get back to 70. 70 is the ideal number at this point. There we go. Make sure I don't have any red up here, meaning something is being researched that can't. Okay, cool. Oh, capital ship torpedo. So that was a one and done. Yes, right there. All right. We're under 2,000, so less than 40 days of our IC debt is remaining. So early March. Industry, sure. Expand radar stations, glad to do. 700. Yeah. Keep losing men. You don't have that level of manpower. I mean, they do, because unfortunately, um, not unfortunately, really, it's to make sure that the game isn't terribly easy. But Black Ice does give events to miners that helps them out with manpower and other things. Yes, for autarky. I don't. That's why we gained the 6% IC efficiency, because autarky. But we need it because I do need. Yeah, we need energy and steel, which we're still buying at this rate, at this point right now. I don't need a bit. We can go almost 3 years. We can go 2 years and not worry about losing in both energy and metal, and not worry about losing all that. Good God, our rares are going way up. Hmm. Yep, there went the icing efficiency, and I wonder, did that now affect the Hosho up to August 28th now? So it lost 2 weeks. Well, it is what it is. I mean, still, we're getting stuff done in time. I doing okay on this. Let's drop it down to 1.25. We're slowly increasing, a couple spies a month kind of type deal, like 3 spies, 4 spies a month. High, because we want good numbers for aircraft carriers. Get that good tech. So we should have the airbase completed. It is. All right. What else? We'll have a convoy built. Cool. We'll finish the beach defense there. It's good. What else we have that's happening in February? A smattering of destroyers here. 10, looks like 10 destroyers will get upgraded, so that's 15 IC. It's going to trickle down, which means, yeah, by the end of the month, this guy will be getting worked on fully. All right. So if we have our airbase here, yay, we do. Slowly getting built up. I don't need my airplanes. Actually, you know what? We do. We kind of need them out there now. Don't need fighters. Medium bomber. Yeah, I don't need a medium bomber. The or light bomber. We just need our CAS. Right? Oh, I guess we do need our light bomber to take on that. Yeah, to take on the other province behind there. All right. Oh, why am I going to the United States? Yeah, the United States. Let me have your bombers, please. Oh my gosh. There we go. Have all of our light bombers and CAS headed over there. In about a month and a half time, that's when we'll go ahead and do our attack. This is probably our planes. No, our cav. Who knows? Not sure why exactly I supply. On the forums, there is a huge post thread war that's going on in how supply works. And it just, to me, it just illustrates how little known supply actually, how much people know supply works. Very little, very, very little. Because I don't understand it. But it's obvious that quite a few people also don't quite understand how supply works. So let's do it like that. There and there. I love the fact that in certain areas we're so close that we can immediately attack the enemy. Did have somebody ask? It looks like they may have just started watching my series here, asking what the difference would be between going the puppet route with everything and then also doing the seize the coast, and creating the China Nanjing Republic, or what I'm doing right now. And that is something I'm going to have to check into. I'm going to have to kind of go back on my last campaign where I did just that and see where my IC level was with Manchukuo, Manjiang, Zibisanma, the Chinese Nanjing Republic, all that puppeted, and I only had the coastal cities. I have to see what my IC level was there just before War with America compared to now before War with America. I have a feeling with the way I'm doing it now, for as far as IC level goes, is great, but I am missing out on some of, or well, actually, I know I'm missing out on all of the cool stuff that happens when you get the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. I don't have level 1 yet, which by this point in the game, I should have level 2. Yeah, you need 3. So I'd have Menjiang, Manchukuo, and Chinese National Republic. So I'd have 3. So I should have level 2 at this point. So yeah, a little bit of additional IC bonus, but I think you get more IC keeping everything. But 10% leadership modifier, for me, that's 4 projects, research projects. The daily descent change, not a big deal, but I mean, that would be very helpful. Ruling party support, don't care about. National revolt risk, that is helpful. Increase in supplies would be nice too. IC efficiency of additional percent, that'd be great. 10% resources, we wouldn't be losing quite as much in all our stuff there. So yeah, the route I'm going is great if you're wanting pure IC, but you do miss out on some of the other good stuff that you could be getting as well. Not to mention, if you were to do it that way, where you have Manchukuo puppeted, Menjiang, and the ROCN, all puppeted, you get to level 3 and 4 far quicker than what I'm going to be able to do. To get to level 4, I need 5, is it? Or 6. I guess I need 6. So level 1, you need greater than 2, less than 3. Equal to. So I need 3. So yeah, to get to level 1, that's Manchukuo, Menjiang, and ROCN. I'm only doing Menjiang at this point. It would also mean, though, Siam, Philippines, Burma, India. Those 4 I would definitely need to look at puppeting. Yeah, I have to look at what the last one would be that I could puppet, so I could get the level 4. But that's the differences in these two campaigns. Kind of try different things and see what works better. Capital Ship AAA, that should be a one and done. Is that over here? Yeah, that's over here. And direct unit fire control. It's 1939 tech, I know, but it's not what we're currently researching, which is CAG. So I drop that off. When we get to land, then yes, that's when I'll be researching, going for that. Again, though, once we go green again, which is 18 more projects, 17 now. The next thing we go for is air. We go through prototypes, pick up all 1941 and older tech here. You go through everything here that we didn't pick up for CAG, which isn't too much. The medium navigation radar. I thought there was something. Oh, the gettability, twin engine, and then of course these bunch of air things. Partisan suppression. Again, we drop that off. Nice to have though. That lowers the revolt risk, but we still get those events. Small warship fire control. That's escorts up here. That's this here. And CAG torpedo bomber focus. That's this here. Cool, which we have to end because that's 1944 tech. Alrighty. $14 away at this point. Oh, let me lock this in place. There we go. Snowfall ends. We're getting closer. Another couple weeks. We're under 1,000 now, so 21, 22 days it looks like. No, 20 days, yeah. So mid-March. What does Siam want? Supplies? Cool. Small warship, AAA control. Excellent to see. That opens up the destroyer class, but we can't get that until next year. Unless we again go green, having researched everything this year, which I have a feeling might be the case. Again, doing much better in IC builds and leadership research this campaign than last because we're playing on a easier level overall. Normal instead of hard. Hard would be one level more difficult. Type A's, I'm actually going no at this time. These are all the midget subs that we got. They don't have any use for me, especially not for 2,500 supplies and 5 manpower. Real quick, let's get this back up. So we drop down to 53,000. Cruiser AAA. I think this is also a one and done. Yep, right there. That does open up light and heavy cruiser class. And on that note too, I kind of want to double check here. Yeah, there's the Yamato. I want to make sure it made its way. So I have a super heavy battleship, which its strength is going to be 436%. Holy good job. That's 136% better than our battleships. But yeah, we will only have 2, 4, 6, 7 battleships. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 heavy cruisers. I got to figure a different way to break out these ships and turn them into fleets. 8 and 9, that's 17. I mean, I could do one group of 3, make one big, maybe like the Yamato, Fuso, and Yamashiro, maybe combined together. And then just do for a fleet of 10, and then do fleets of 7 for everything else, where it's 2 battleships, or maybe a battleship and a heavy cruiser. Maybe do it that way. No, I'll see. We'll see. May do the Yamato, a battleship, and then a heavy cruiser, along with destroyers, to have a 10 ship fleet. How far down are we now in production? Oops, there we go. So a bunch of stuff has fallen off, I can tell. We're getting close to a bunch of this. Yeah, all the defenses I'm making for my islands, April. It's the last day. Even this one, March 10th, it'll wrap up, but I think in end of April is when the other beach defense will finish up after that. So if by beginning of May, we're all done that, good, that project. And even if I don't get it invaded, I do prefer having it and not using it rather than getting invaded and need it, but not have it. Time-wise, we're doing good. Hour and a half in. We'll go another hour and a half here. Battleship armor thickness advanced. That's a one and done. Because that's right here. Yep. Let's see what we got here. South Seas Detachment. Okay. We'll form that brigade. Airfield carriers. Bunch of cool points. Yay. High popularity. We lost medium. Even better. CAG fighter focus. We'll drop that off. It's 1944 tech. And on that note, let's look at CAG. We may have a bit of an issue, perhaps. Not okay. So yeah, it'd be this and these. So no issue whatsoever. What was learned isn't anything that that we're currently researching at this point. But you can see 1944 tech all across the board here. That wasn't. I thought that was part of it. And then these, of course, too. And I think these as well. Yeah. We dropped down to 48,000 supplies, so kind of dropping our supplies there. Worse, the snow is over. That doesn't really mean too much because I think we're still in. We'll have mud. It's March. Let's go ahead and save. I probably just saved recently. I didn't save it all last month. Whoops. How's our troops doing here? I think we are ready to go. There's some guys out of supply. But it's not showing up there, so it must not be that serious. All my guys are ready to attack. Okay. I'm not going to, yeah, it's only a couple guys out of supply there. I'm not going to tell Zibi Sen Ma to go there. Oh no, I did actually tell him to attack here. Let's pull that off. Yeah, I don't want them attacking and moving in and wrecking my plans, because they might do just that. Winter over. Let's check out here. Yeah, Greece is still holding the line. Italy doesn't seem like they're doing all that great around here. If this is all the amount of troops they have. Yugoslavia, we haven't seen any movement there. So let's buy some more aluminum, I want to say, which I can't do. Oh yeah, I can do actually. We'll buy aluminum from Vichy. Oh no, Italy. Yeah, let's trade. Egypt. Yep, they got kicked out. Back to the start line. Somalia. This Abyssinia. Not well. No, looks like the British pushed even further up to the river line there. So Italy's lost all this area. This has kind of stagnated, but yeah, the light armor and infantry tank have pushed down. Not good. The Italian campaign I'm doing, which is currently a little bit on the hiatus, a little bit, so I can focus more on this Japanese campaign. Plus, on the Italian campaign, I'm kind of mulling over, running through some simulation stuff like that, kind of figure out what I want to do. I wanted to be able to attack Yugoslavia and Greece early on, but that's not a possibility, unfortunately. Probably should have done so, should have declared on them while I was wrapping up Abyssinia here, but it is what it is. But in the Italian campaign, I pulled myself out of this area and puppet them. So I was like, you guys can have it, deal with it. I want my forces that were involved in here back up where I'm going to need them in Africa and in Europe. We'll see if that was a good step to take. The fact I'm not able to, and granted it's 1939, but the fact I'm not able, or 1936, I'm not able to declare on either Yugoslavia or Greece is irking me some, but it is what it is there. Spring mud begins and deepens. Okay. So we got aluminum surplus, so a little bit faster air build time, hopefully. Combined arms and tank radio communications. All right. And somebody wants to buy a destroyer. You may have one. We're starting to drop a bit there in supplies. Let's make sure we're not going too far southward here. Drop our down to 60-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Just to maintain that 30% type ratio there. Going down 16 a day, not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm not sure why they jumped up so high there in metal. Landing craft flotilla advance. Cancel, of course. That's 1942 tech. We get some more aluminum. And we'll get it from Italy. I'd rather my allies, when I go buy strategic reserve type stuff, strategic resources, my theory is go first with my allies, purchasing there. And then after that, purchasing from countries that my allies will conquer. And then after that, fine, I'll buy it from anybody. We got some money, good to see. Yay, we're up to a better surplus there. How are we doing? Oh, we got a little bit further deep into here. That's good. We're in March. Let's see what's coming March here. So still August 28th. March, 2 of the beach defenses will get entirely completed. That's 9 ICLC trickle down. 1 beach defense will get completed, but the other one, we'll start working on the other one. March 2, 3, we got 3 more destroyers getting completed. So yeah, we're working on all that stuff here. Glad to see all this stuff is going to get, everything so far is going to get completed this year, like I said. And we're still trickling down to the point where I think even more stuff will get completed this year. Question is there anything here that I need to start working on right away? I'm thinking, well, August, that's fine. I can wait till December. So we can wait 4 months. So we'll wait 4 months, and then I'll check these tropical island, check on the tropical island garrisons. Probably push at least two, if maybe not, maybe all of them up to the forefront. And that's 60 IC. It's gonna kind of rip into me a little bit, but that's okay because I'll need it for Wake and Guam, Midway, Johnston, and one of the Hawaiian Islands. And then the second round will be another Hawaiian island and Phoenix Island and a couple other islands. Then at that point, once these are all built, like I said, I'll be pulling from my rear islands around here. Like this guy, once he's built up, of course, but like, this guy I can pull one of these guys, areas where it's like, I'm not going to have any fleets on, and so long as I have somebody in the area, that's fine. But my rearward islands, I can start pulling from around here too, and pushing toward the forefront as I capture more and more islands. Probably do need to start thinking after Hawaiian Islands. Do I start going up to like Alaska, taking that on? Do I go to the Western Pacific area of the United States? Obviously keep going island hopping throughout, but it's like, where exactly am I going to be churning around at? This is land stuff, so Bulgaria mobilizing. Supplies for money you may have. Why would Bulgaria be mobilizing? Are they getting brought into the war against Greece? I don't need any of this stuff here, so let's just postpone for 3 months. We'll come back to it and revisit it. Pretty soon, I do need to start working on these summer divisions. I know I kind of laughed at it and was like, hey, I'll just do it in my summer 1941, but I may need to consider doing it soon, just so I can at least start getting that IC debt paid down. It would just simply add to the IC debt. It's not going to affect my current production levels right now at 565, so no big deal. But I think I'll wait a little bit still before we pull the trigger on those units. We will need those extra units though, because I'll need at least 20 in the Philippines. We'll need about, I think, 20 for Borneo. Ground attack tactics to level 7. That is here, right? This. Okay, so that jumped up a level. Good thing I was not researching it at this point, or was I? I don't know why. I had to been researching it because it's a CAG duty efficiency. Or maybe I missed it. Yeah, I think I might have missed it thinking, oh, ground attack, we don't need to worry about that for our CAG units, but it does have CAG duty efficiency. So, okay, yay that I stole it. One less thing I got to worry about researching. Supply, yeah, supply's working great. These are the purchases that we're making. Supplying all our islands. Yay. So, like I said, I thought I had dropped below 1,000, but now we're over 1,000, 1114. Then declared war. Yep. Let me check on. Did I get somebody new that I didn't really read? Yeah, looks like I did. This guy. I didn't pay attention. So let's bring you over. We'll pick him up and then take him over. do the same thing with you. Attach you to the Kwantung Theater there. As soon as it lands, there we go. Transport them back. Rebase. Aviation Air Search Radar. Cool. We only have one more project in the red, and then we go for the rest of the air tech that needs to be researched. Now we're under 1,000. Okay. Direct unit fire and basing. Both of those will cancel out. Now let's go to the air. Single, close, air support, yes. Twin engine, all this stuff up here. No on any of this stuff. Kind of ability, yes. Bomb load, I think we're good there. Avionics, medium navigational radar for sure. Air systems, I think we're okay here. We are. And then air doctrine, pilot, and CAS for fighter training. All this stuff here. Battlefield, yep. And that's it. So after this, when we go green, then we're going land tech. Land forces, our great Grand Battle Doctrine, operating doctrine, and command. Still, I would love to get 100. We can drop this down a bit more to 120. 1.2, I mean. Yeah, I would like to get my officers up to 110% before we go to war with America, just so that way we're in good shape, but we're doing good, I think, as it stands. I have a feeling once I pull the trigger on those summer divisions, we're going to drop out of the green. I kind of have a feeling. I could be wrong, though. Germany's declared war on their new enemy, Yugoslavia. It's a limited war. So at this point, Yugoslavia's joined the Allies, of course. They're only at war with Germany, Slovakia, and Italy. So again, Bulgaria is still not at war. I would say that's a no. Let me double check my strategic reserve. We're down to a balance on our balance sheet 4 chromite. We're not buying or selling. Aluminum, we're buying 6 to have a balance sheet of 4. Again, we're losing 2. Because of the amount of IC we currently have, we need at least 2 of each strategic resource to be neutral. So chromite, our balance shows 4, so we have a total of 6 scattered across China. Aluminum, we're buying 6 for a total balance of 4. Rubber at -2. Tungsten, we're selling 6. We have a balance of 5, so I can sell 1 more tungsten. Nickel, we're at -2. Zinc, manganese, molybdenum, we're all at -2. Copper, we're not buying or selling. We're at 4, balance sheet of 4. So we're good there. So upshot is, no, we're not selling chromite. We're selling tungsten. All right. I want to say now should be the time to attack. So let's have all these units do their deal. So they got 7 units in here. Yeah, we're not selling copper. Not selling copper, like I said. Heavy anti-air. Okay, that's a one and done. Cool. So they have 7 units. They're actually kind of hurting a little bit, the organization. Here, they have 6 units. We have a ton, but because we can only attack from 2 provinces. If we can get this province, then we can attack from a third. But we'll just let things go here for about a week, kind of see. Spring mud clears. I was expecting that. We'll just kind of see what happens here. Aviation, naval. It's another one and done. I saw the 6 Manchurian's going to get kind of wrecked, it looks like, but it is what it is. Over here, we're doing fine. No one's really losing anything. Mm-hmm. 8 days remaining. Ammunition. Good. 7 in the red. Then we go to land. I'm going to be researching 1942 tech this year. I can kind of feel it. How are we doing with production here? Oh. Holy cow. Why are we so deep into the red up here? Oh, never. Because I was all the way down to the very bottom almost. I saw this and I thought it was this. So we are working on everything that we had in our shopping list for last year, or 1939 rather. Yeah, this is everything. It's 1939 and stuff we put in for 1940. Our 1940 shopping list not quite being worked on yet, but we're going to get there. I still need to put in, like I said, 2 carrier groups, 1 light, 1 regular, 3 naval bomber wings, and just make sure we're continuing with our 5 destroyers, 5 CAG, and 3 light cruisers. But that's it. And I don't know if I want to put them into the shopping list now or just wait until more stuff gets researched. Just curious. April. So we'll get an escort and a convoy. Cool. April, we'll get the first round of our passenger liner fleet built on. Yep, next month, all our light carriers that are coming off of heavy cruiser bodies are going to get built. We get a whole slew. I mean, good God, that's a bunch of destroyers that get finished up. So that'll be a lot of trickle down effect. So end of month, we'll be working definitely on this carrier group and maybe this carrier group. We'll see. Let's bounce around here. Yeah, as units fall off, that's fine. I'm not going to pull anybody off myself, but snow, yep, until spring. Because spring should be almost here, really, I thought. On that note, weather. 100% frozen, that's a big deal, big issue for us. Yeah, negative 8.5, negative 14.9 frozen, but no snow, no mud. Though that mud could be changing. There is some rain in the area. Humidity is 100%. Ditto here. So there is a front. Oh my goodness, look at that front. Assuming it moves west to east, you can see that's a huge front getting ready to move eastward and through our attack area there. Well, it is what it is. I can't control the weather. There is no research that allows me to control the weather. Though I wish kind of wish there was some sort of, I don't know where you put it, but I wish there was some sort of research that was like weather forecasting that would help mitigate some of the effects of the weather. In other words, you're able to your weather forecaster is able to tell you, yeah, it's going to rain today. Let's not, or tomorrow, like they did for D-Day. Basically, D-Day was held off by 2 days or whatever because the weather forecaster said, the weather's not looking good for the next few days here. It was pushed back until June 6th. So something like that where that type of research as you get maybe have 3 levels in it or something like, or just weather forecasting period or whatever, just to help mitigate some of the effects of weather. I don't know how that would work. Um, but yeah, something like that would be kind of cool to have in addition. Formation of the 29th Infantry Division. Let's take a look at that first before I go anywhere further. That's you, so you're going to come down here. We're going to attach you to him and then march on in there. Cool. Now, yeah, you guys see, they're already starting off at 4 stars. It's like I can't see my way to pull off, units. These guys, we're going to. Now, how silly would this be? I'm basically adding paratroopers to a specialized infantry unit. Sure, that probably is too silly. But my thinking is just extra forces to add a little bit of extra oomph to the unit. I mean, there really isn't much, let's see, night attack. Well, there's no night attack. Forward attack, so it would, yeah, so they'd be a little bit of, a little bit of extra oomph on them. Yeah, okay, I like it. Submarine snorkel, we can cancel that. That's 1945 tech, goodness. And you, the 11th, yeah. All right. I still got to work on the command structure and leaders, but that's not till later on this year here. Let's check our battles. This is the big one, of course. We got several units that look like they're going to kind of collapse out. Sasebo. Let's just pull the headquarter units off. I don't need them involved in the battles here, honestly. So that'll free up enough. What is that, 18? Yeah, with 18, that'll free up enough room for 2 more units potentially. Over here, yeah, okay, cool. Keep chugging along here. Just under 1,000 still, 907 we're at, even with that new unit created, so that's good. Coastal submarine class, excellent. So we're almost in the green here. Wow, one more project, then we're going to land. And then after land, we'll go green again later this year. Go through everything, starting with nation. Work our way through the list again in order. So nation, fleet, CAG, air, land. Picking up all 1941 or older tech. And when I go green again, then we start looking outside, where it's like, okay, what other than what we're focusing on, is there anything that we could potentially use that we wouldn't normally be getting otherwise? And then when I go green again, that's when I go for the 1942 tech. There we are. Yep. You already start working on the tile. Be done in 1945 at this rate. So weather should be getting better, I feel. Capital ship, light anti-air. So we'll go ahead and cancel that out. So now we're going through land forces. Engineer unit training, yes. Defensive, because we need that. Camouflage designs for sure. I don't think we're going. Yeah, no, we're definitely not going for that. Artillery, yes, on all this stuff here. Air defense network, sure. Anti-air ammunition, sure. No, and I'm not going for any of those things. Armor, light armor for sure. Tank destroyers, certainly. Not going medium or heavy. Advanced tank optics, that's our light armor. Battlefield modified armor, that's our light armor again. Anti-tank, short barrel, that's for AT guns. Armor piercing is for our light armor and AT. Dual purpose AAAT, no. Special forces, we do need a special force branch upgrade. Okay, so that's everything there. I'll go to our doctrine. Everything that's 1941 needs to be selected. This is our doctrine. 23 in the red. Operating. This is a ton of stuff, but we kind of, all the stuff I'm selecting is stuff that I do need. Really would love to get jungle unit training as well. Command, we'll do motorized headquarters because that attack reduction. Marine headquarters, ditto. And Air Force and Naval headquarters for organization increase, but also for the RP units. So 48 were in the red. Ouch. Oh well. Okay, let's send you there and there. Send you there and there. I don't know if anybody near enough there, and I think you're going to be the fastest one to 7 kilometers per hour. 7.8 kilometers per hour? Holy cow. That's some good recon cavalry. All right. Save it since those guys popped up. Let's check our battles here. So yeah, we got a bunch that are gonna be fading away here. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go through them. So yeah, those guys faded away pretty quickly. These guys I have to pull off as well. Holy cow. We're not really doing any damage to them here. Yeah, kind of depressing a bit because we're not doing anything here. Well, so if it comes down to it, I could just set up a ring, defensive ring around Tibet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these mixed brigades, infantry brigades that I could just put around. Do 4 cav as well. And just hold Tibet into place. Don't worry about them from this point on. Keep Xianjiang because of the extra resources in IC we get and just call it a day eventually there, where I just go like, okay, fine, and pull the rest of my forces out so I could use them. So that'd be 8 units. So yeah, I'd be able to bring, well, 8 plus 2 to the headquarter units. So that leaves me about 17 units that I'd be able to pull out of there and spread half probably throughout China, maybe more than that, China and Thailand, French Indochina. I got 2 infantry units and a specialized light need to pull out of there and actually probably use down at Hong Kong. That's what they'll be. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing. So, I mean, that's going fine still. This, going even worse now. Which cab unit is it? Okay, so the other one got pulled off it. So yeah, I've got 7 units left. That might become a who blinks first kind of type deal. And if I remember right, Tibet, I had to like send in a lot of first line armor units. We're gonna say no on all this for 6 months. Road network advance, sure. We will take that. Soviet Union wants to buy some supplies from me, sure. Yeah, we're over 2 hours into the program here. Probably ended about another half an hour. Getting close to my lunchtime, so yeah. Unlimited national merchant. Playing the United States, and actually I'm going to restart the campaign again because I think in 1941 I was around 700 IC or something like that. I got to double check OMG's United States video playthrough did last version 11.x, and just kind of see how he got to, because I'm pretty sure he got well over 1,000 IC by 1941. Bear in mind, the United States doesn't get the same law, the total economic mobilization. The United States can't get until December 7th. So the fact that OMG was able to get over 1,000 IC in 1941 without having that law, yeah, that tells me I was doing something wrong in my game where I can only get to 700. Still, though, seeing these events, yeah, that's kind of what happens. The weird thing is America had the America First Party win. They beat the Democrats, which I kind of found that rather, considering today's Make America Great, party. It's America First Party, basically. Same fascist people or same fascist thinking that we saw back in World War II, and what I'm seeing in my current game, which I'm going to restart as America. But it is fun having so much IC and so much leadership as America. You get research everything and build so much stuff. Though the first 4 years of the game, you're just building IC and heavy industry. The heavy industry is a nice build because every heavy industry you build, there's like 4 provinces the United States starts off with that has heavy industry, and max level ICs are at level 10. So it's fun there because you can build heavy industry there. Each heavy industry you build is 2.5 IC. So well worth it in that case. I've been maxing out the heavy industry in all those territories. We're building IC all over the United States in various areas. Oil refining, yeah, that thing. Advanced armor and light cruiser escort. Cool. But I will say I am certainly having fun here as Japan. Nylon plant, that's going to kill us a bit. But I think we kind of do need it. Synthetic rubber production, I think we kind of need that too. I think we can look up here and see. I think there's a strategic effect in here for nylon and the rubber, synthetic rubber. Just not sure where it's at. Obviously passed beyond all this stuff here. Yeah, get full historical access. That's when you also have Finland join in. You get, I think you get all 4 levels, yeah. So next year and more, later in 19, or no, this year actually, yeah. Um, Finland should join the Axis once Germany pulls up next to Leningrad. As long as that happens, or takes Leningrad even. Once that happens, boom, Finland joins. So we'll be getting a lot of cool stuff here. Some additional IC, some research and IC efficiency. Oh, yummy, yummy. Supply throughput, resources, money will see some boosts. Manpower modifier, leadership modifier. That's half a research project, barely. But yeah, we can't wait to that. Okay, nylon and the. Oh, I don't think it's going to be here. Oh no, here's nylon. Okay, land build time. So, and synthetic rubber is the other one. I don't think that's really worth it. The land build time by 10%. I mean, it might be, but with what I got to give up, I don't think that's worth it. The synthetic rubber production, sure, we'll do that. If we choose to build one, it'll take 6 months, and we'll need a vacant province without a strategic resource and with at least 5 industries. So we're going to lose 5 IC when we do this, but that's okay, because I think we pretty much need this. The nylon plant, though, you don't pay out 25,000 metal and energy and 5,000 bucks and 20,000 supplies, but I think you do lose a level 5 IC in the oil refining. I'll speak English eventually. Don't you guys worry. I do feel that you lose all that stuff for nylon, and just for the increased build, if it's just strictly land increased build time, I don't think that's worth it per se. I mean, so this is basically going to take 6 more months. 10% off of, or 180 days. 10% off of that is going to shave it off by 2 weeks. I don't think that's worth it. No, we're gonna ignore the nylon down to 105%, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I will make the deal. Light cruiser training. Love all this tech falling off here. Let's check our battles. Yeah, this is just not going very well here because it's still 6 guys, and we're just barely affecting their garrison unit. So this guy we're going to pull off. How are these guys doing? They could hold out. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call that a big L for us. 17,000 troops lost, where they only lost 36. Ugh. Let's do that. I'm kind of going to get positioned. Wait, I thought I had 4 of these guys. Do I? Oh yeah, there's one there. Okay. So you just need to come here like so. The other guy, actually, you go there. You stay there. Why? There. So we have the infantry spread out. The cav will kind of do the same thing too. But yeah, we need to stop the first. Pull him off. Specialized. Yeah, I figured they're going to attack me here, but they realize they're losing far too many troops as well, and thus will pull out. I'll pull the 18th out. That's a big L again. But yeah, we're not going to be able to crack this Tibetan nut. I would need to pull not all, but I would need to pull a whole bunch of first line troops up here, and I'm not going to go that route. We'll just maintain declaration of war and just hold them in place. Steel production and coal processing. Good to see both of these techs. This will help boost our overall, well, improve our losses. Machine gun cannon combo to level 1. That should be armament. Yeah, this right here. Okay. Wasn't researching it anyway, I guess. So cool on that. Weird if I wasn't researching it, but okay. We're down to just 4 days remaining, maybe 5 actually, 5 days remaining. I see efficiency dropped another percentage point. It's all right. Yeah, that was a bit bit disconcerting, I guess you could say. Let's start moving the first out this way. We're gonna take our toys and go home. Use them. Those 3 units plus this guy will be attacking Hong Kong. What is that? That's their French unit? Weird. Okay. Intriguing. And we'll kind of do the same. Like I said, the cav units, I'll be bringing them once we get back on our feet. Then I'll start spreading the. Actually, we could probably start doing that now. We'll start spreading the cav units out a little bit. There we go, like so, and this guy will send up to here. There we go. Disappointing and lost far too much. Lost far too much for, no gain whatsoever. Would have been no gain anyway conquering Tibet. So mental note, either we go bum rush into Tibet with all of our top line troops that we can, or to simply surround them and go, whatever's. You're not gonna be leaving the territory. Probably don't need it like this. I probably could just simply, if I want to, I can just retreat out of here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do just that. We're going to retreat out of here. Sure, spread out. I don't need as much setup here. Yay, we lost it. In fact, we could probably pull out of. No, we need to hold this line like so that way they don't move into Zibi-San-Ma, because Zibi-San-Ma is at war with Tibet. Yep. Once we go to war with America, we can put in a peace. Yeah, we can see about offering peace there with Tibet. Let's go. That way we can pull all the units out of these 2 provinces here and just basically kind of shore up these 2. And hopefully, Zibi-San-Ma handles their end of their bargain. All right. Battleship crew training advance. Aircraft prototype valuation. We're still not under 100 just yet. Ooh, we built something new. Oh, the passenger liners. Yay. Totally forgot about this. Round 1 of 2 rounds in order to get the the next next transport fleet built there. Oh, supplies. I wasn't paying attention. We were like well in the black here. So yeah, that's fine. Drop it down to like that. We're up to 611 total IC. We're doing about a third. How far does that get us down to? It does get us this carrier group being worked on. And with the IC change, the 20 IC we dropped off here, that'll be the rest. Is there anything else still getting built in April? This beach defense, so that's 4.5 IC. Pretty much this whole entire, yeah, 27, 29. So that's 33 IC. And good God, all this stuff here. So that's about 45 IC by the end of the month, roughly, that's going to drop off. Oh, that gets done too. Cool. This was an upgrade. That's right. It was an upgrade, turning a horse into truck for an armor unit. So that's 45 IC. It's going to be dropping off through this month here. So what do we got here? 2, 4, so that's 12, 14, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 32, 33, 34 roughly. 41, 44. So by the end of the month, they'll be dropping it down to here, which it'll work. So the question that I'm asking myself now at this point, we got to take a quick look here. Yeah, I need to start pushing these to the forefront, but not yet. We're okay still. We can wait 2 more months. Yeah, we can wait till June. In June, we can push these all to the forefront. Probably want to also push this to the forefront now. That I can at least get that naval bomber wing worked up fully. So the question I'm asking myself now at this point, when is a good point to pull the trigger and start doing these summer divisions, getting them done and out of the way? Let's wait till May 1st, and then I think that'll be a good time to do it. 85 units here that I'm going to be using in some form or fashion. And, well, technically, this guy, even though he's an airborne headquarter unit, I will use him in here in regards to throwing units that need a leader onto him. Okay. To the command structure, kind of need to take a look at. I mean, the command tongue's going to stay where they're at for sure. Pull him off and put him to the command tongue theater. That was a bit weird. That's right, they got units way out there. I'm thinking I might leave these units. I should probably pull these 2 guys off. Use them as a base for other units. How many do I have here? I got 11. That'd be 13. I got 5 Marines coming in, so that's going to leave me 8. Those Marines will get built. Here, October. It's like, where the heck are the Marines? Went too fast beyond them. So 8 more units. I don't know what I would be building. 5 more Marines beyond that. But I mean, by the time they'd be ready, it'd be deep into 1942, and I don't know if I'd be needing that many more Marines per se. Armor divisions, maybe? But I don't know if yeah, they won't be moving too quickly there. Um, Possible. Drop it off like that. That's what that would look like if I went that route. Um, some motorized divisions, perhaps. The motorized support is what we don't have, so probably no on that. How many things saving those templates? I need to figure out where template doohies are saved. I know when I played, was it Japan or Germany? I forget who. I know I had some of these templates filled in with other things. I just don't know what is tickling my fancy in regards to what sort of units I'd like to build. Because, like I said, I could pull these 2 hero units off, and they could be, better than standard headquarter units. But honestly, I don't know if that's even something I want to do. Hmm. But the command structure that I have in China right now, I think I'm just going to leave alone. I think I'm okay with how it's set up at this point in time. I just need to create a Southeast Asia command structure from the top down. Well, the top 2 levels. Basically, theater, headquarter, and then the next level after that. Because I've got a few of army headquarter units here. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. Still need like a couple more beyond that, I feel. So I need at least 1 theater. Well, I need the theater, the Southeast Asia Theater headquarter unit. Probably 2 next level headquarter units, and then I need at least a couple more army headquarter units to handle all of the core headquarter units that I've got. Future stuff, don't need to worry about right now. IFF transports, a 1 and done. Oh, we're in the green. Reinforcements, cool. Yeah, May 1st, like I said, I'm going to wait. Nothing new here. I'll be pulling the trigger pretty soon, though. I feel that summer divisions are ready. That first one. AP ammunitions, also another 1 and done. Still not down. Oh well. Just let me leave. I'm leaving. Let me leave. Gosh, they're attacking me. It's like, let's attack them quickly. All you do is slow me down from leaving your territory. That's all I want to do is leave your territory. Let's go something a little more exciting. Okay. Ooh. So, did I miss Yugoslavia had fallen yet? Apparently I did. Apparently that popped up at one point. I thought I saw something like that, but I thought it was mainly related to a trade had ended. But yeah, Yugoslavia's fallen. Greece or Italy got some provinces out of the deal here, and Greece is getting wrecked a bit too, but yeah, they're doing okay. Bulgaria at war with them yet? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, this is going to be not going well in this area for them. Germany's getting involved heavily. Slovakia too. The German naval infantry is in the area. Doing well enough. Actually, whoa, there's nobody here. Italy's pushing back into Egypt. This has kind of stabilized here, but this has been taken. Everything, well, so it looks like Italy pushed UK back. Big battles here. And I mean, more power to the AI for getting involved in that, but I just don't see the lure in fighting in Abyssinia. It doesn't do anything for me. There we go. We're going below 100 here at this point. Battlefield concentrated. Yep, under 100, so 29 away, 29 in the red. I mean, it's not like I need to be racing towards green in my research at this point because, I mean, I'll have researched everything pretty much. I'll need to go through, like I said, go through everything again, nation, naval, CAG, air, land, and just make sure that everything that I need has been researched and is under the research tree. But once I've done that and go green again, then it's like, okay, what do I start going for? Down to 104%. Yeah, we'll wait till May 1st. That's fine. We are actually, I mean, not only are we researching into or researching, we're not building this carrier group, which spring of 1943, God, that's a long time away. But working on this light carrier group, which is fall of 42, that's fine. While I'm here, let me just go and put in, no, let's not. I'll wait. I can wait. I can wait to put in my shopping list, which again, 2 carrier groups, 1 light, 1 regular, 3 naval bomber wings, 5 destroyers, 5 CAG, and 3 light cruisers. Nothing much really. Improve coal liquefaction. Which I think has got to be helping me. I mean, my oil's not, I mean, I did spend 5,000 oil, but it's not going up terribly a lot. But in 100 days, I should be going up almost 5,000 again. Ireland says, no, we don't want to sell you anything anymore or buy anything from you. Fine, I say. I'm going to spend a little bit. Let's buy from Germany so they can get some money. Why? Okay, United States then. Ooh, okay, we're in that stage now where nobody's going to be buying anything from me. Oh, it says likely, which means they're probably not gonna. Alrighty, fine. Not gonna worry about anybody else there. Ground attack focus, that's 41, whatever. 43 for ammunition capacity. Okay, so they will be giving me 50 metal after all. Romania and Iran want to buy supplies from me. Iran's going to cancel theirs in a matter of days. Good, we're green all across the board there. We got some boogie bonus points in our aircraft carrier attack. Let's check that real quick. Speaking real quick, I do need to pause the game here real quick, but we'll come back to it momentarily. Yeah, nice to see that all around. Let me go and save it too. And like I said, I'm going to pause and I shall return. You won't even notice, but I will. I'll be thinking of you the whole time. And I'm back. You guys miss me? All right, let's get back into this here. I'm probably going to go for another 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes anyway, just to get to the 3-hour mark. But I want to get through at least the rest of May and into June, if at all possible. CAG prototype, cool. Italians lost a ship in the Med, I'm pretty sure. need to drop espionage down by quite a bit here. Let's get it down to 70.75. There we go. And let's get this up to, well, let's leave it alone. 108 officers. We need to get 110% still. Submarine crew training. Italy has conquered Greece, and yeah, they're still attacking me here, which is why I'm retreating over to here. Dude, you don't need to be attacking me. Yeah, once I pull out of here, let's see. I don't think I need quite so many troops here. These cav units I will pull out as well. Where would we end up going to have to kind of like, probably here, I guess. How about these guys? So this, so the mixed units, no, we're keeping here. We'll kind of wait and see where we're at with all these other units. I'll pull those 2 cav units out because they're frontline cav units. We're into May at this point here. Let me check real quick what we got going on. We're at 71,000, so that's down to 26,000. 26. We can go down to 27. That's fine. We don't need to. Still putting 30%. May, so we got a convoy coming out this month. Got the first round of our beefing up for all of our islands. Those guys are all coming out. Junio is coming out. Nice. That's for this carrier group here, which will all be ready before War with America starts. Looks like 4, 5, 6 more destroyers by the end of the month. They're going to get completed. And we're deep already into working on all this stuff here. So it being May, let's go ahead and kick off our first summer divisions are ready. Form these divisions. And where are they? It's only 4 of them. Okay. Yeah, the 11th backbone. And failing that, then protect. Okay, so it's just 4 units at this point. We can deal with that. All right. That's that guy. Okay. So just out of curiosity, what are we looking at? Let's refresh values. RC debt is 3153. Spending 53 per, that's 60 days, 2 months. 62 days, 63 days probably. But in other words, 2 months. So June and July. So by July 8th, we'll be back in the green again. I want to see how badly this is hurting us here. Bearing in mind, this is where it was green. We'll see how much into the red that's going to. Well, it doesn't drive us much. It's 53 IC. Yeah, it doesn't drive us into the red all that much. All right, so all these guys are getting completed here. We're just dropping them off here to get picked up and then dropped off at all the different islands. So we've stopped working on the light carrier group, but we're still working on the regular carrier group. And that's fine. Like I said, with May here, we do have the Junio, so that's 19 IC getting completed. And then these destroyers, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 9 more, so that's 28 IC. That's going to filter on down. 6, 11, 12, 22, 23, 24, 25. So through most of this light carrier group and then a couple of the one or two of these light cruisers in the month of May. June we'll be seeing some better, perhaps. A first round of landing craft get completed in June. All of these light carriers, 6 of them get completed. This is the coastal battleship conversion. So that's 18 IC there. We'll get 3 more destroyers. That'd be 22, roughly 22 IC. That'll further this guy's. That's 25, 26. Gets completed as well. So that would continue pushing down through here. So yeah, through June we would be getting a lot taken care of, and then July we'll be pushing further on down here. We get our 53 IC back, but I think as we get into June that I'll pop the other summer divisions and go further there. Oh yeah, so we got a bunch of. So you're doing upgrades, okay? You're pretty much ready. You're getting upgrades as well. So I need to attach you to you. There we go. And attach you to you. And you to you. Like so. This group is 6. These are all Okay, these are all the destroyers I was thinking I'd have to use, but I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see on that. Let's see here. Yeah, rebase all you guys, and then when the others get completed, then I'll be able to. So like they're ready. They're not. Okay. Cool. So realistically then, to this group, I'll throw the 4 destroyers on, or light cruiser and 3 destroyers. So what's the other 3 destroyers for? Where am I like, I don't know where I'm coming up with. I don't know where I'm coming up with all that stuff. Speaking of light cruiser and stuff like that, I mean, these 2 will be getting completed, Hosho and Ryojo. They'll be done this year, next few days, summer, and then fall. Summer for all those guys. All these destroyers, these are upgrades. Those are all upgrades as well. This summer, these will all be getting built. I got 4 more getting built this fall, so I might not even need the destroyers, honestly. I'm going to pull the destroyers back. We'll send it back to Nagoya. When we get closer, then I'll deal with what goes where kind of type deal. But right now, yeah, I don't think I need destroyers in my carrier groups. I think we'll be close to fine. Rare materials refining, airport capabilities. Seeing Legend Fighter prototype, all good to see. Airport. So if he wants to send me some money, I'll be happy to sell you supplies. Nice having puppets because they're giving us stuff. Airports, that's a one and done. 1,000 kilogram bomb there. Pump this up to 28. There we go. All trades with him are broken, which, yeah, but it doesn't affect me. Just for now, let's go ahead and cancel out the Soviet Union medal. and also the energy. Because I think I'm going to be on a path here of where I'm not going to have that much IC, so we don't need as much. We need fewer resources. 12 away. That we're still in the red there. Yeah, so June, I'm going to go ahead and hit the rest of my summer squads, summer troops. The Junio, I'm just going to put here for now. There, like so, and I don't have any there yet. They're upgrading too. Okay, so it's 4 more that we're needing for light cruisers. Which that's off the HIO anyway. So I didn't need to put myself to that one there because we got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 1 plus that is 2 light cruisers that I have. So I might just need only like 2 destroyers. That might be all that I need. Maybe not even that. We'll see. I'm still not 100% sold or certain on what we need as far as light cruisers go. So are we finally here? We are. Okay, so these 3 can hold. That's fine. Those 2 guys they're pulling out. Well, actually I have 4. So pulling this, 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 and this out. At least 4. So who do I want to pull out of here? Maybe this guy. Send down this way, I suppose. Like so. Okay, and here we just need 4, which I do have, and we have the leaders. The headquarter units are basically running the show around here. We can send him up there like so. So 3 plus 1 is 4 plus the leader. Yeah, he's going to be there. That's fine if I have an extra one. 4 there. 4 plus the headquarter. Okay, so we're all set there now. Grease fell. Yay. Carrier group. Boom, boom. Yeah, it looks like Germany is doing pretty well. They better be getting ready because a month from now is Barbarossa time, which I kind of want to keep an eye on the area for that. Just to see what Germany does. Oh, nice. We can see green up ahead. Yeah, I want to get to the end of the month here. Actually, I want to get into June, pull the next group of summer forces, and that way we can kind of have a better idea of what we're looking at time-wise, or on our timeline to where we're going here with our IC. Should be another 20,000 officers pretty soon, which that will be timely. It'll get me that much closer to that 110% mark. Fuselage and CAG pilot training. Let's punch us back up to 70 again. Whoops. So I lost some leadership, probably for some sort of thing that fell off here, but that's all right. We're doing fine. I got 80 officers a day. We can actually lower this down to 65, I feel. So 88 officers a day, that's a good ratio there. Not sure on the bombing site advance. Okay, it is a something we can pull off. Nope. The only thing we're going to sell at this point is tungsten. Let's save the game again. It's been a few weeks here. Yeah, the next little burst of IC we'll get is when Germany either takes or moves next to Leningrad, and Finland joins the Axis. We'll be seeing that historical Axis powers strategic event happen. It's only 2% or something like that increase, so yeah, we're talking 5 IC. But all the other boogie bonuses, really, really nice to have. Naval strike. Okay, so now we're at the point where we're in the green, and we have to go through everything again and select stuff that's not been learned, that's 1941 or older, that we need to use. Stuff that's like not that we want, but stuff that we desperately need to have. Oh, we're going. So yes. So new submarine class will be getting built. Oh, submarine damage control. Cool. Escorts. Couple things here and there. Transport. There won't be anything here for a bit. Carrier. Definitely not going to be anything there. Capital ship. Carrier damage control. Capital here. Cruiser. No. Okay, so that's all naval stuff. CAG. Probably nothing here for CAGs, or air for that matter, because I think we've already got everything researched, and it looks like, yeah, that is the case. We have everything researched. Okay. So air, while we're here, let's look for air stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything. Prototypes, single engine airframe. I think, yeah, I already went through all this. Didn't see anything CAG, but didn't see anything otherwise for that matter. Oh, I didn't go through here. Carrier task force, yep, we need that. And commerce defense. That doesn't really help us, does it? Well, it does actually. We're still going to keep these things, the AVs and long range auxiliary vessels. The organization increase and morale increase are good. So yeah, we'll keep those. Okay, now let's go to land. Not really seeing anything around here that I missed that is desperately needed. Anything new that may have popped up for that matter. High density alloys. Yep. Yeah, other than Special Forces branch upgrade, there's nothing else here that I need until 44 with the machine gun focused battalions. Nothing here that I really need. Cool. Grand Battle. Looks like nothing new popped up here. We're only 12 in the red, so okay. Operating is probably nothing new in here either. No. Command's probably the same way. No, nothing new there. Okay. So after this then will be, let's check the other doctrines like Blitzkrieg. Is there anything here in Blitzkrieg that we could use? Ground attack focus for one. Tank crew training. Deep battle artillery support, air support. The division headquarters would be nice. A 4-hour attack delay reduction. So yeah, that's just a couple things there. And then I guess it's going through the rest of the stuff and be like, okay, now what? All right, let's keep pressing forward. More than likely, Germany's not going to declare war. Barbarossa is not going to kick off here in May. It probably will be the more historical June time period. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And of course, they get all the other provinces here back that you can't move into, and that's fine. This I'm still holding because I don't want them attacking Zibi San Ma. This I'll be holding, and this I'll be holding just to keep them in place. Two, anything I research that pops up that's something I could still research this year, in other words, 1941 tech or older that I need. In other words, I've been researching it anyway, so yeah, it'd be something I would be needing. I'll put it back into the queue again, or leave it in the queue. Won't remove it. Party rally, we shall do that because that will help us out. Yes, we can. Industrial zone. It's a little bit additional IC, not much. So we got these three. Okay, so maybe I am short on light cruisers or light carriers after all. Nothing there's ready yet. So we got, yeah, those three and these three that need light cruisers. So I'm building 5 more. So I'm going to only have 1 extra light cruiser. So I'll need 3 plus 4 is 7. I'll need 7 light cruisers. So I guess I need 7 destroyers to fill in the blanks there. Let's bump this up to 38. So this group. Is there a better destroyer group? These are all 4s. Here's 5s. Good. I thought I had 6s. All right. We'll rebase there. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that turned out the way it did, just so I have a better idea of what's what. So we have 11 carrier groups here, of which 2, 3, 4 are regular carrier groups. So that means 7 have an extra. So that's 29 carriers I'll have out. But still, 11 carrier groups means have 1 around the Philippines, 1 around Guam, send a couple down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest on Wake. The other 3 on Wake. The one that I have here can help out Wake, or yeah, Wake. Once Philippines, Guam is over, ship them out for Midway. So I've got 5 carrier groups around Midway to 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5 carrier groups around Midway. That could work out very, very, very well. It won't be until May 43 before we see these, and I think late 42, I think winter 42 before I see those. So it's going to be a while before we get any reinforcements. Not quite the price to pay exactly, but I mean, instead of having to wait, more and more, I'm still building 2 more carrier groups, putting 2 more carrier groups into the queue this year and 2 more next year. 2 regular fleet carrier groups next year on top of that. So yeah, we're still gonna be, even though I got 11 now, we're still looking at getting 4 more or 6 more between now and end of the game type deal. After 1943, I don't build any more carriers because honestly, at that point, there's almost no need for them. Interdiction. Glad to see all this stuff kind of coming in and going. IC days, we're at 1828. So let's go here and get our 3 more divisions. Boom. And where are you? Oh, that reminds me, I got to move all the tropical island garrisons, get them set up here. That guy? Okay. This guy and 52nd will come down here too. And we'll also go on to, I'll go to Chubugun. Okay. So all these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, load up. Going all the way out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to say. So let's rebase like so. There we go. I'll just start feeding them into all those units there. Industry wants more money. Officer recruitment. So we're at 98% now. This should get me well into the hundreds. 3 unity is also a nice bonus there. Officer recruitment for the rest of the game. Another 35% added. Prepare troops for a southern campaign. So between now and the end of the year, we're going to lose 13 points of IC. Supply consumption will go down, though. That's a good thing. Air and naval organization goes down a bit. But it does, like it says, gives us headquarters, brigades, and support troops. So yes, we lost a high popularity. Let's still put this back up to 70. There we go. Landing craft built. Nice to see that as well. I'm just going to put them all in here because, like I said, I'm going to, I don't know if actually I've said this or not, but what I'm going to end up doing is feeding the landing craft in with those. We're going to combine these together. Actually, let's just, combine those together. Oh, I thought it would automatically do that, but I guess not. Long range and long range. Merge. And I still got a group of 3, but we can figure out what we're gonna do with those. But yeah, the landing craft I'm putting in with our auxiliary ships here. Oh, the assault ship I put in. That's fine. This way they've got a little bit more transport capability. I could put 2 Marines in here. Or is that the way that I was going to do it? I think I wanted the auxiliary ships as just like they're just extra. Because honestly, I want to be in the landing craft itself, not the auxiliary ship. Let's merge. Yeah, I think I'm doing this wrong. I mean, the auxiliary ships I can merge together. That's fine. I think the landing craft is going to have separate. I can put the assault ship in here too, I feel. There we go. I still find more coming out. Oh, yeah, I think the assault ship is kind of going to go on its own. And the other five, one's going to go there, and they have 4 more. They're going to go together. How did I figure this out with the... Oh, I got 10 more coming. So, yes. One will go here, and then the other 9 will be 3 groups of 3. Okay. What I'm going to end up doing is sending out like a landing craft fleet with the Marines on them. And then they'll be tagged along with by the auxiliary ships, the auxiliary vessels, just in case kind of type deal. I'll use the auxiliary vessels as well I'll use them for attacking Guam, because I won't need to worry about any. I don't need landing craft. Same probably with Philippines. I probably don't need landing craft for the Philippines, but I will need landing craft for attacking Wake Island and Midway for that matter. All right, we're in June. Cool. Go a couple more days, and then I'll go ahead and end the episode at that point. We're just over 4,000, 4122 IC days left, 4069 as we speak now. So we're talking 80 days at this point. Oh, here's unrestricted submarine warfare. I'm putting that puppy in right now. Yeah, that's a big bonus there. So we're talking 80 days at this point. So July, August 24th, we should be back to normal. So that'd be all September, October, November. So we'll have 3 full months at full IC, hopefully, that we'll be able to utilize to build all the stuff that we're building. We're doing okay as far as I'm concerned with our builds. Everything's going to get ready, built before we need to worry about it. These guys I was going to push to the forefront now because October is when I need those guys ready. So that's 60 IC. So this carrier group is going to cease being built on for the most part. But this getting done in the fall, that's 45. This is almost 50 IC alone in this stuff here. Yeah, so it is the whole entire carrier group ends here, but that's fine. This actually will help out. Kaiser Wilhelm. All right. Let me go ahead and save it right here and say thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We will pick this up next time. We're just at, like I said, the 80-day mark for our IC debt. Things are moving in motion here. We weren't able to get Tibet, but we're still at war with them, and that's the ultimate goal is just to make sure we maintain our war footing, our war status, so we can keep our IC levels as high as they are right now. We don't have to put as much IC toward consumer goods. We'll have plenty of troops to defend our holdings throughout China and French Indochina, to the point where I know there's an event that pops where I get 8 garrison units. I might turn that down, actually. I may not need that per se. I don't know. I'll take a bit of a closer look and see. It might be prudent to still take it anyway. Well, what is prudent is ending this episode before it gets too much longer. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.